What's going on, guys? So I've just finished the Shopify challenge where I've took a brand new store from scratch to the point where now it's making me over $16,000 per day. So as you can see so far today, it's done over $6,000, 344 orders and over 9,000 visits to my store. 164 visitors live right now. Now I'll just quickly refresh this because I know there'll be a lot of skeptics out there. So I'm just going to refresh the screen here quickly. So if we just quickly go into yesterday's results, so the 15th of May, as you can see, it did over $16,000 yesterday. Now I'll just go to the day before as well, 11,200. So as you can see, the store scaling pretty quickly. Now most of this has been from Facebook ads so far. However, a few hours ago, I've launched some Instagram influencer posts to really bulk up my traffic and sales volume and scale this store as quickly as possible. Unfortunately for you guys, I've screen recorded and documented the entire process. So in a minute, I'm going to rewind back to day one where I created this store. I then found the winning products. I then created the video ads, the product descriptions, and then launched and scaled my Facebook ads to the point where it's doing over $16,000 per day. So I've screen recorded and documented everything for you guys to see and implement, so you'll be able to see the products, the store, everything. Now obviously this isn't all profit, so if we just quickly hop into my Facebook ads manager, you'll be able to see the return on ad spend I've got from this store. Okay, so we're just in my ad account here in the account overview tab, where here you'll see the combined spend and results throughout the entire ad account. So as you can see, yesterday the 15th of May, for this ad account, spent $4,875 on Facebook ads, with 487 unique purchases and a purchase conversion value of 16,000, with an overall purchase return on ad spend across the entire account averaging at 3.35. It's a very profitable store so far. I think the profit margins are around about 32%. Now, as you'll see in this case study, that I didn't start off spending this amount. I started off with just a few $100s and then scaled it up gradually to the point where I can spend this amount per day on Facebook ads profitably. So without further ado, let's rewind back to day one of this challenge where you can watch me build this store in just 20 minutes. Welcome to day one of the Shopify challenge, where in this little documentary, I'm going to take a brand new store from scratch and aim to take it to over $10,000 per day as quickly as possible. And I'm going to screen record and document the entire process from setting up the store to scaling to 5 figures per day. So feel free to follow along, follow on my journey, and copy and implement everything that I do to create a successful online business. So before I get into creating the actual store, what I need to do is quickly cover these 4 steps. So these are the first 4 things that you need to do when starting your Shopify dropshipping business. So firstly, you need to come up with a business name. Obviously, that's the first thing that you need to do. Then you need to create an email for that business. That email then gets used for your Shopify account. And what you want to do is utilize the free Shopify trial. So the 14-day free trial to save money that you can then spend on ads later on. You want to keep costs as low as possible when starting out. That's the key to success. And then what you want to do is get a custom domain name based on your business name. So you don't want to use the default .myshopify.com domain name. You want to avoid that, as this reduces conversion rates and so forth. So you want a custom .com domain name. So I'm going to do that quickly. And then also you need your Facebook ad account, and you need to connect your Facebook pixel to your Shopify account. So I'm going to be doing all these steps quickly, and then I'm going to get into how to create a high converting store that actually sells. Okay, so when picking a business name, you want a name with branding presence. So you want to avoid names with like sales, shop, discount, bargain, cheap. So you don't want to have your store name as like bargainproducts.com or sales, cheap products, or anything with any of these keywords in, because this makes your store look like a big general cheap like retail store like eBay or something like that. You want to add more branding presence to your name. So the store that I'm using, or the store name that I'm going to use for this particular case study, is fantasygifts with a Z on the end.com. Now the reason I've chose this is firstly because they have a .com domain name available in GoDaddy, so I know I can get a good quality domain name. And also it is a generalized name, so I'm not confined to a specific niche, because in this case study I'm going to be testing multiple products in different niches. So it's important that I don't confine my store to a specific niche, such as like dogproducts.com or cat products or kitchen products, anything that will make my store a bit confined to a specific niche. Okay, so now I've come up with a business name and an email. Now I'm going to create the free trial for Shopify. So I'm going to put the email address for my new store in. Okay, so now we've created our Shopify account. What we need to do is amend some settings before we go in and actually create the design of the store. So if we just click on general settings here, what we want to do is we can keep everything the same except the currency. So you want to change your currency to US dollars, as it's the most globally recognized currency. So if you're from anywhere other than the US, you'll need to go in and change your currency here and just click save. And then payment providers we can set up once we actually start selling products, so we don't need to do that yet. So I'm going to leave that for now. Checkout settings you can leave the same. Shipping, we want to set the price of the shipping. So what I like to do is I like to charge $5 for shipping, regardless of where the customer's from. So you just want to get rid of the heavy goods shipping here, and then you want to edit this something like first class worldwide shipping, and then you want to put tracked and insured, just so this comes up when the customer selects the shipping. They see this. Obviously first class worldwide shipping sounds better than just like standard shipping, and also put that it's tracked and insured. Will increase conversion rates. Now you don't want to have a max order weight, just get rid of that. We'll just put like £1,000, and we'll set the shipping price to $4.97, and then click done, and then just click save. And then you also need to change the rest of the world shipping. So just click here and just do exactly the same again for the rest of the world. All the countries are already in there, and then you just want to edit this here. And then again you want it to be $4.97, and then click done, and then click save. So that's all set up now. That shipping's set up, so when a customer goes to order, they'll pay just a small shipping fee. I like to charge shipping because it enables you to knock $5 off the price of the product, yet when they actually come to purchase the product, they pay for shipping, and so you're still getting that margin there on the product. And then taxes you can leave the same, locations you can leave the same. Now notifications, I just want to change the so you just want the shipping confirmation email. What I'm going to do is copy and paste some code into here. So you just want to get rid of all this here. You just want to get rid of that there, and then paste some code here. The code's in the description of this video, and what this code does is it basically sends out tracking information to your customers with a link where they can track all their orders, and this is done automatically. So just click save here, and that'll make the shipping and order fulfillment process a lot more easier, and will reduce customer queries. Files you can leave the same for now. Sales channels the same. Account, we're not going to upgrade the account yet, so you can leave that as it is. Billing you can leave as it is, and then legal, we just need to generate a few policy pages. So you just want to click create form template, and then create form template, and then click save. Just so we've got these templates here, and then we can copy and paste these when we come to create our terms and conditions pages for our store. Now for the Facebook pixel and your ad account, what you need to do is go to preferences here. Then you need to go to Facebook pixel ID here and click how do I set this up. Now I'm not going to cover how you set this up in this video because Shopify have tutorials on that here. They've got a video here how to create a Facebook ad account, and also a step-by-step how to connect your Facebook pixel to Shopify. So I'm not going to repeat what they say, just watch these videos here. Once you've set up your ad account, you can easily integrate your pixel, and you essentially you just copy and paste it in here, and then you've pixels connected to your Shopify store, and your Facebook ad account will track all the actions that occur on your store. Now we're going to connect our custom domain. So you want to go to domains down here, click it, and then click on connect existing domain. Because we've already brought the domain in the GoDaddy account, we can just click here and then type in your domain name here and click next. And then you want to click connect automatically, and then we'll be taken to your GoDaddy account, and then click connect, and then that's literally all you do. Now our fantasygifts.com domain will be our Shopify domain. So it's just connecting, verifying the connection here, and then all that should be done in a couple of minutes. Okay, so that's done now. We've connected our fantasygifts.com domain name to our Shopify store. So we've connected the pixel, we've done the domain name now. Now we can move on to designing the actual store. Okay, so now we need to create some Shopify pages. So these are the main 5 different pages that you need to have on your store, because these are all trust signals. So these signal trust to the customers who are going to buy from your store. So you need a refund policy, a terms and conditions page, an FAQ page, an about us page, and a contact us page. So all these will add massive trust and brand value to your store. Without these pages, most customers aren't going to buy from your store. So you want these within the menu of your store so they're clearly visible when the customer checks like about the shipping or terms and conditions and so forth. You want to make it as easily as accessible as possible for the customers to visit these pages. So what you want to do is click online store, then click pages, and then click add page. So firstly, you want your refund policy page. And then what you want to do is copy and paste the refund policy that we generated automatically here. So you just copy all of this into here and then click save. And then you want to add another page, terms and conditions. And then do exactly the same again, copy and paste the terms of service here into this page and click save. Then you want an FAQ page, and now all the main FAQs can be found in a link in the description of this video, so check that out. They're all the ones that you need on your store, as a good FAQ adds a lot of trust and brand value to your store and will increase conversion rates and reduce customer queries. So click save. Then you want to add another page and then click about us, and then just put a small paragraph about your brand. It doesn't need to be too much, just tell it, you just got to tell your customers about your brand and the sort of products you sell. And then once you've done that, click save. So click add page and then click contact us. And then what you want to do is go to template here and click the template here, click page.contact, and then click save. And what that'll do is automatically create a contact us page where customers can go, input their email address and ask any queries that they have. Okay, so now all the pages are created, what we want to do is select our theme. So you want to go to the Shopify theme store and then click free here. So we want to use a free theme. You don't need a paid theme when you're just getting started. So for this case study, I'm just going to use a free theme. Now, the best free theme, in my opinion, is the Venture theme. It has the best customization and it converts really well. Okay, so now I've installed the Venture theme. Now I need to customize it to make it look like a good, professional and clean store. So firstly, I'm going to add in my logo. So I've just quickly created a logo in Canva. So if we just hop in there now, you'll see it. All I've done is just literally just wrote the name of the store and then just put some different colors there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to download this as a transparent background image and just click download. And then if we go in here and upload it, so if we just click header here, select image, and I'm going to upload it. And as you can see, we'll just check it on mobile. And as you can see, there's a logo there. Now, I see a lot of people like stressing over logos and stuff. You don't need to put much effort into the logo. It's really not that important. It's the products and the product descriptions and the ads which are important, especially when you're just starting out. So we just click select there and save that. So now we're going to do the slideshow. So what you want to do is just get rid of the other slideshows. Just click remove content. And then all you want to do is just select an image for this. So what I do is just go to Pixabay and just type in like a keyword like gadgets, and then just look for an image that I want to put as the background of my homepage. So if we just check out this one here and just click download. Okay, so I've downloaded this image here, and then what I'll do is just upload this quickly to the store. And what I want to do also is just amend that slide thing, just put like welcome, something like that. Okay, so now we just want to scroll down a bit and look at the rest of the page. As you can see, there's some collections here. Now we can't do anything with this yet because we haven't added in our products yet, and we're going to do this a bit later. So we're going to leave this be for the time being, so we can ignore this. But we just want to get rid of these things here. These are unnecessary. You don't want to clog your homepage with too much unnecessary stuff. So we just go in here, remove section, remove section. So it's literally just going to be a home page with your logo and a background image, and then your collections. We're going to have a bunch of different products here, and then your footer menu. Okay, so now we need to create our menus and our collections. So we need a collection that our products that we're going to add to the store are going to go in. So you want to click products up here, then you want to click collections, then you want to click create collection, and just put like trending products. You can leave the description, it's unnecessarily, and then you want to put product tag is equal to just trending, and then any product that we add, we'll add that tag to it, so it automatically adds it to this collection, and then click save. So we've created that collection now. Now we need to create some menus. So what you want to do is go onto online store, navigation here, and then click main menu. Then what you want to do is delete out this, and you want to add in some menu items. So you want trending products, and then you want to link the collection that we've just created to it. So trending products here, and then click add. Then you also want to add in your about us, and then you want to link the pages that we created earlier. So remember when we created all these pages, and you just want to click that there, click add, and then you contact us, pages, and then you want your contact us page. And then you want your FAQ, click add, and then you want your terms and conditions and refund policy. So you want customer help, or just put help center, then put help center, and then you want refund policy add, and then you also want to put your terms and conditions here as well. Now what we want is to put the terms and conditions under the help center, so we'll just slide that under there, just so it's like a sub menu part of the refund policy. And then what we can do is click save up here, and now we want to do pretty much the same thing again for the footer menu. So you want to just put footer menu there, and you just want to add in your names here, so you can put terms and conditions, add the link, terms and conditions, and essentially just go through everything. You don't need to add in the products, you can just put your about us, pages, about us, and just go through, just so all these links are also visible at the bottom of the page as well, so the customers can easily find them if they have any queries or anything. So contact us, and just put your refund policy there, and then just click save. Now if we go to our online store and check it out, we should have all these different parts. So we've got our trending products, our about us, contact us, FAQ, help center with your terms and conditions and your refund policy. If we just put it in large here, you can see the different components. So when the customer is browsing your store or looking at a product page, they can clearly see everything in here. That's going to obviously increase conversion rates and make your store seem way more trustworthy. And also if we check out the footer menu down here, you can see it's added everything in now, so when the customer scrolls down they can get the information that they need before making a purchase. Okay, so now that we've built the actual structure of the store and we've got everything in place, we've got our pages, we've got our design, we've got our theme, now we can start adding some apps to the store to add functionality and to make things a bit more streamlined. Now, when you're just getting started, and for this case study, I'm going to keep things really simple. I'm only going to install a few apps, and there's reasons for that. First reason is that a lot of the apps that people recommend and stuff aren't necessary at first. They don't add any value, they just add extra charges, and you want to save as much money as possible for ad revenue for Facebook ads and testing different products, so you just want to keep it simple at first. So all I'm going to be installing is Oberlo, which enables you to import products from AliExpress really easily. Also a currency converter, so if somebody visits the store from the UK, they get shown GBP currency, or if they visit from the US, obviously US currency, and so forth. And then also Luke's Reviews, which in my opinion is the best review app, and because you want, especially when testing products, you want reviews on your products, and if you're a new store, to kind of add some trust to your store, and it massively increases conversion rates. So we're just going to keep it real simple with just these 3 apps. And I think the combined cost of these apps after the free trials is about like $14 per month. Oberlo's free, and these other 2 are really cheap anyway, so it's definitely worth the small investment. Okay, so now that we've got our apps installed, what I'm going to do is check out to see what the store's looking like, to see if we're ready now to add in some products. So as you can see, the store's looking pretty good now. It's a very simple layout. We've got your logo up here, the different categories with our pages and trust signals up here. So our FAQ, our contact us, and our help center. And then we've just got a simple image here. And then at the bottom, we've got our footer. So now we need to fill all these gaps in here, because we don't want to have like loads of empty gaps on the store. We just want to fill it with some what's known as filler products. So products that we're not necessarily going to sell or test. We just want to fill out the store with some products. So what I'm going to do is hop over to a successful dropshipping store, and what I'll do is I'll just look at and copy some of their products just to fill out my own store. So we're just in Hygo Shop here. As you can see, they're like a big general store. So what I'm going to do is just find some cool products that they're selling on their store, and I'm going to add them to my store using Oberlo. Okay, so as you can see, I've added in some products now in just random niches, and just put them under the trending products collection in the store. So that's pretty much it for the store. We've got to make a few amendments in a minute to the product pages to make them a bit more converting, so we'll do that in a minute. But if we just check out Hygo Shop are a super successful store. They're getting like over 400,000 visits per month, and their store doesn't really look much different to the store that I've just created in a matter of minutes. So you don't need to go over the top with your store. You really just need to keep it simple and just focus on getting great products in front of the right people. Okay, so as you can see, this is how the product pages are looking now. So we've got all our different tabs up here, which will add a lot of trust to your store. So when the customer's deciding whether or not to make a purchase, because they can easily see you've got a contact us, you've got an FAQ, you've got a help center. So that's going to add a lot of trust to your store. Then you've got lots of images, good quality images. You've got the price and the review stars here. And then you've got different variants and so forth, and the product description here. It's obviously a very basic product description. For the products that I actually test, I'm going to put more effort into the description. You'll see this later on in the case study. And also you've got the reviews down here. So this is using Luke's review app. So I advise to get picture reviews, like of real customers reviewing the product, and make sure they're 5 stars as well. Obviously you don't want bad reviews. And also you've got a footer down here with access to all the help center and the contact us and so forth. So this is pretty much all you need for a store. I'm going to make one slight amendment. I'm actually going to add in a trust badge down here just below the add to cart button, just to add a bit more trust and brand presence to the store. Okay, so now we need to add in our trust badge to our product page, just to add that extra trust signal to the customer. Now, all you want to do is go to Google and just type in like trust badges or trust signals, and there'll be loads that come up. And just find one that's going to look well with your theme and so forth, and one that isn't too like over the top or spammy. So I've chose this one here. So what you want to do is just download this. Then you want to head over to your store and go on settings, and then you want to go on files here. And then you just want to copy and paste. So you want to upload the image that you've just downloaded. Then you want to copy and paste this URL here. So copy it here. And then what you want to do is go to your online store. Then where your store is here, you want to click actions and then edit code. And then what you need to do now is locate your add to cart button within your code. So what you want to do is just go to product.liquid here, and then as you can see the section here, it says product-template. So then we want to go down to to sections here. Then we want to go to product-template.liquid here. And then this is the code for our product pages. So we want to find the point where our add to cart button is and then put our trust badge just below that point. So you're just going to look for where it says add to cart. So here's my add to cart form here. And then these are like the quantity selectors. And now I want to input my code here. So what you want to do is put bracket there, img-src equals, and then you want to put two dashes, and then you want to paste your file there, and then you want to close it with the dashes and close bracket there, and then click save. And then if we head over to product page now, so as you can see on the product page now, we've got that trust badge there. So it looks a bit more trustworthy now. You can see you've got your McAfee Secure, PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, and so forth. So it'll just add a little bit more trust to your store. And now we're pretty much good to go. All our store's designed. It was designed very quickly. We've got products to fill the store. Now we need to go onto the product research and find the best possible products to test, and then test multiple ad sets with those products. So I'm going to be covering everything about this in the coming videos of the case study. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode 1 of the case study. So I've shown you exactly how to build a store from scratch as quickly as possible and how to set it up so you can test multiple different products in different niches. Now in episode 2, I'm going to be covering the exact product research methods that I used to find my winning products in this case study. So I'm going to show you the exact method on how to find winning products that you know will sell. So how I identify products which I know are starting to trend. And that's really important rather than guessing. You want to leverage what's already working. And also show you how to streamline the process, a few little hacks that you can use to make it much easier and less time consuming. And also reveal the actual products that I'm going to be selling and scaling in this case study. So you're going to see winning products live and exactly how I found them and then how I scaled them in the upcoming episodes of this case study. And then finally, I'm also going to reveal exactly why I decided to test and sell these products as opposed to other products, what factors they had about them that made them unique, and why I knew that they had a very good chance of being successful. So if you've enjoyed episode 1 of this case study, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, turn on notifications so you know exactly when the next episode's coming out, because it will be coming out shortly and you don't want to miss out on all the insane content I've got coming up. So with that being said, be sure to subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.